Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Barakatea Hawa Bahashim Yahweh Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach over our life. This truth from peace, mercy, and blessings to the hopeful elect that believe in this truth and sincerity. As your brother Yabachan coming through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh. Friend Jim at Cleveland Branch, the Lord willing to be edifying. Just want to touch briefly on the statement I had made here in this video. Tap into your training. Me and the beloved brother Shamoria, you see 4 days ago, I had made mention of the word vigor, or the brother made mention of the word vigor, and I spoke and I said that the word vigor goes back to hard work, which I was incorrect. You know, now this is somewhat land backing off to the video, because the word training goes into a lot, but Salakia, you know, it's the etymology. It says from 1540s as discipline and instruction to develop powers or skills. Okay, and training is what takes place before you get to the main event, so to speak. You train leading up to a fight. You train leading up to a game. Okay, you train leading up to running a marathon. You go through conditioning, so you develop the powers or skills needed to succeed when the time comes. Salakia. And that's what the elect are going to now. Okay, training to have the powers and the skills that will be needed during Jacob's trouble. But reading on, okay, it says as exercise to improve bodily vigor. Okay, and that's what physical training is, an exercise to improve bodily vigor. Now let's go into the word vigor. It says physical strength. Okay, it's not hard work, it's physical strength. So because that's what physical training is, to improve your strength. And spiritually we are training to improve that physical strength. So like it has spiritual strength. Okay, it says force, strength, activity, force, to be lively. Okay, physical strength and good health. So that's what we are going through our training for, to improve. And let's go from there. Just a precept that had came to mind when I was going over this. Proverbs 24:5. A wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increases strength. You see, so when you are training, we are being trained by wisdom. And the very true beginning of wisdom is a desire of discipline. We brought that out in the lesson. Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter. To want to be disciplined, okay, to want to be on the right path, to not be doing too much nothing, to make sure you're doing enough of the right things, okay. That's what makes you wise, okay. And even more so, that's what makes you strong, because your strength starts mentally with your spirit, okay. Your mind and your spirit is synonymous. But it says a wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increases strength. Okay, let's read that in NLT. The wise are mightier than the strong. Okay, those who undergo physical training, bodybuilders. Okay, that's deadlifting 600 pounds, things like that. Well, someone who is wise is stronger than them. Okay, they tell you that in Ecclesiastes. Let me go to that real quick. And Salaki, bro. Oh, yeah. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 18. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroys much good. So to have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, to have this truth is better than having um, an AK-47. Is better than having tanks, okay, and things of that nature. Because this is truly what makes you strong. This is truly what makes you. This is truly what's going to get the victory. Okay, okay. Added with the faith in Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Let's go back to Proverbs 24 and verse 5. Once again in NLT, the wise are mightier than the strong, and those with knowledge grow stronger and stronger. You see, and that's what's going on. We training, being trained by the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Therefore, we are becoming stronger and stronger to the point where we won't faint in the day of adversity. Lord willing, we have the elect, because that's what's coming. The ultimate day of adversity, so to speak, the hour of temptation, when that tiny technology which is spoke about in Revelation 13 and 16 on down, which is a physical thing. When it's made mandatory, everybody will be tempted. Okay. And those who fold and break is because they're not strong. Okay. They was never training and being built, becoming built up in this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Speaking of those who knew it, okay, who wasn't rightfully training, wasn't truly training, or didn't do enough training, because we should be training every day, so to speak. Meaning, trying our best to apply the spirit, the scriptures, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding every day. Okay, because as it says back in the definition, etymology of word training says, training is the development of the mind. You see, we should be developing. Okay, being transformed by the renewing. Okay, let's go there real quick. Romans chapter 12, verse 2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. And for us to be transformed from the old man into this new creature, okay, this new way of living, we had to have been trained, okay. It said we have went through being reborn, okay. Let's go to real quick. Salakia, John chapter 3, and verse 5. Yahweh shall answer, verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So we have been reborn through the Spirit, okay, okay, through hearing the word. We are being trained because you train a child. Scripture say, train a child. Let me get that real quick, just to make it full circle. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. Okay. Train a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So from the day you learned the truth, okay, you heard the word, you was reborn through the spirit, and you start to be trained up according to that, according to the doctrine. Okay, the sound doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Shah. And that training is what? Training is the development of the mind. Your mind starts to develop according to wisdom. You start to go through different experiences. Okay, you start to become stronger and stronger mentally, spiritually. This training is the development of the mind or character or both. Okay, and also your character, how you carry yourself. You start to learn patience, start to learn to be gentle, to be long suffering, you start to learn charity among brothers, so on and so forth, because you're going through that training. Okay, you start to, because you've been applying the scriptures. Okay, and the experiences that you had where you didn't apply the scriptures, you should learn from those mistakes. Okay, every loss should be a lesson so that next time it comes around, you win in that situation, whatever it may be, you know. But it says, or some faculty as some live by exercise as a soldier is trained or drilled. Okay, and the scriptures say, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier. Okay, and the hardness is what comes during our training. Okay, the different situations we end up in, the things we may lose, the kind of things, you know. But it's all a part of our training to help us develop. It might be something that the Lord wants to purge out from a brother. He puts him in a in a particular situation. He takes something from him. Okay, whatever the case may be. Okay, let's go to the word train, the verb, etymology, a drawing out, delay. Okay, the Lord is drawing out what is within the elect. Okay, through these different situations, and ultimately, what's inside the elect is that strength. Okay, faith. You know, gold being tried in the fire. Why is it put in the fire? Because it had those different impurities, those different weaknesses, so to speak. So you put it in the fire and it removes those things. And our fire is adversity, the furnace of adversity. Okay. It says to discipline, teach, bring to a desired state by means of instruction. What was we instructed? Once again, 2 Timothy 2. Thou therefore endure hardness. We was instructed to endure hardness. Okay, that's how we're gonna reach the state of our perfection. The captain of our salvation, Yahweh Shah himself, was perfected through his sufferings. It tells you that Hebrews the second chapter. Okay, it says draw out and manipulate in order to bring to a desired form. Okay, our the desired form, okay, it's us to be like Yahweh Shai, okay, and that happens through what? Us being put in different situations to draw out our patience, to draw out our fortitude, to draw out our temperance, our self-control, our courage, our faith, to see if we're gonna call on the Lord and then trust in what He tells us to do, through the Holy Spirit. So, I believe the point was there. This was just something quick and through the Spirit, you know, just like laying back in small correction to this video here. Closing, I'm gonna say Barakateh Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach where I learned this truth from. Peace, mercy, and blessings to the hopeful elect that believe in the truth and sincerity. To the next time I say Kwam Yasha Allah Wama Waf Shalom.